Now, this was unfortunate, but it has told everybody because the mistake was from two commanders who told the soldiers to run away. One is called, the other day I said he was Okia, but apparently his name is Oluka, Major Oluka. And another character is called Maj Oluka. These are the ones who caused the problem. They are now under arrest. They will be court-martialed. There were people who fought well, but were abandoned by these stupid people. Now, the terrorists had sort of, I think they were a bit surprised by their success. They tried again another place called Barawe, but they were hit badly and they fled, they ran away. Now the problem, as I told you, like this Oluka man was in the army shop. You can imagine army shop. From army shop, they make him a commander of OC of a company. So therefore, and this is the corruption you are talking about. Actually, those boys initially did well because the 3 vehicles which were full of explosives were all blasted at the gate. They didn't enter. But these bodyguards and personal assistants, whom they had taken from here, from cooks, what? When they had the big explosion, that's what they ran away from. That's what they ran away from. They ran, and they left the good fighters to fight alone. But this business of not listening to the NRA, because Uganda would never have come up to here if we had the mercenary attitude of selfishness, of money, of what. But of course, it's a good lesson for our people. They are going to wake up. We are sorry about the death, but it is because of, it's not Al-Shabab, it is our internal weaknesses which must be addressed. We suspect that could be one of the problems. Of course, there can also be other problems, like, because the attack started at what you call in your English way, 10 past 5, when it was still dark. Now, if people are not well prepared, fighting in the dark can also be another problem. They can just panic for no reason. And yet, there is a way we fight in the dark, it's a well-known way. But Al-Shabab will pay. The Americans, we don't have big support forces there, like Air Force and long-range artillery and so on. They have light equipment, which was doing well. But the Americans have some UAVs there, which should help, but I don't know what they are doing. They came for a little while and then went back. And then the Turkish also have some system there, UAVs. If they were all coordinating, there would be no problem, but they don't. So I was speaking with those people there, Major General Okiding, who is the force commander, and another brigadier called Brigadier Omola. And I was telling them that if the Turkish and the Americans don't want to support our ground forces, we shall support them ourselves. We shall find a way of intervening more decisively, like we did with the ADF. ADF is crushed here in Congo. It seems one of the suspect factors in that incident could be, again, corruption by some of these new players in the army who no longer, who don't have the NRA spirit of patriotism. And they start looking at, because in Somalia, the UN gives allowances, big allowances. Somebody told me that somebody may get about 38 million shillings in a year when they are deployed there. Now, some of these people, they don't look at the mission, they look at the money. So, but the investigation will go on and see, but one suspect thing is that because Somalia is a very dangerous place, if you go there like that, you'll end up with a bad situation for yourself. Now, because of the money, it seems some of our people are selecting people to go to Somalia they don't do what we were doing at the beginning, apparently. I was not following. Because in the beginning, we would get combat units, brigade, this. It goes as a brigade and does the work. That's how they defeated Al-Shabab in all those areas, in Mogadishu and all over. We've never had any big problem with Al-Shabab because we are very capable. So they go as a fighting unit. But it seems at some stage, some of the people who organize, they put these bodyguards, secretary, I don't know what do you call them, these who are around here, personal assistant, I don't know what. They put their names there, create sort of ad hoc, instead of having integral units, they create ad hoc groups made of bodyguards, made of what? People from cooks. They say this is now, I think that battalion was called Zulu, it is Battalion Zulu. Now, these people, because Al-Shabab was very weak, had been weakened, it has not been attacking for a long time, and they couldn't attack a defense of NRA, of UPDF. It is suicidal. But because of that problem of sending welfare cases on a combat mission, we suspect that could be one of the problems. You young people, you have got a very good opportunity to learn the best practices of the NRA. Because we are here, many of our people died, but some are still here. And we have written. If you want, you can learn what we did and why Uganda came up. But if you also want, you can continue with the tendencies which are not correct. Money, allowances, all that running around. You not go far. You say your parliament number what? This is number what? 11 parliament. I have seen all of them. From, no, I think, do they include the colonial? Even the colonial I saw. The Legico, I saw it. And I have been a member of, I think, nine or so of the only one I was not a member of was Legico and the Parliament of Independence, and the one of UPC 1981. Otherwise, even I am a member of this parliament. By being president, I am indirectly a member of parliament. So, out of the 11 parliaments, I've been a member of 8, and I have seen all of them. And I can tell you the way to remain relevant is what Biarhanga was telling you about, what he was saying, although he was moving quickly.